Hello, this is an FFA free-for-all arena tutorial. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Start off, you want to build. This is the lobby room, so it doesn't really matter what size it is, you just want this little room, one block space, and then this one. This doesn't even have to be up at all, just those. And then an arena, so that you want this big enough to fit a few players in, obviously, but other than that it doesn't matter much. And be sure to write down the coordinates of the center, so in my case 25 X, 90Y, 288Z. That's important later with the command blocks. And then this is like the pre-game waiting lobby. So this is where they'll be teleported after they join in the join room. And again, right down the center. In my case 25, 90, 315, and have another one of these little rooms, one block wide. Okay, so I suppose we'll start with the join system first. I have this hopper still floating here, just because I already have the coordinates written down for it. But yeah, place two hoppers facing each other to just a hopper clock. It's going to be. And then block with the comparator facing the direction of the lobby, or it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to have mine doing that. And then write down the coordinates on top of this hopper that's furthest away from the comparator. So in my case, 139288. So write that down. Your command block. So we'll have command block there, block repeater on one tick. Oops. Okay, and then another command block, another repeater, one tick, and then one more command block. So you're going to write down the coordinates inside of this box, in my case 990, 288. And then I'm just going to paste my commands since I have them all written out, but I'll have a list in the description and I will explain them a little bit here. So it's a Tellraw command at A, so L, and the coordinates of the inside of the join box. And then I have mine just say welcome to the FFA Arena in green, and I'll have a Tellraw Generator website in the description just to make it easier. You can have yours say whatever you want. You don't even have to have that, really. In the next command block, it's going to be a clear command to clear the player's inventory. Again, the coordinates are the inside of the box with a radius of 1, so it'll only affect players standing directly inside of the join box. Not the join room, but the join box in here. And finally, the last command is a TPA command, or a TP command. Again, the radius of the player to teleport, or the coordinates of the player that you're going to be teleporting, is inside the box, and then it's going to be teleporting them here into this join room. And I have those last numbers, the negative 95.4. That's the direction you're facing. So let's see. Yeah, I just have them like that, pretty much. So write that down too. Okay. So that's it for, well, obviously, put an item in there to turn on the clock. Let's go ahead and put all these on Vortex. Okay, we'll just have it on Vortex. If it says it twice, it says it twice. I'll look into that more at the end. Obviously this will be edited out if I figure it out. Anyway. So now, next to the hopper furthest away from the comparator, you place a block, redstone repeater, another block with a torch on top of it, two hoppers facing into each other, so it's going to be another hopper clock. Go ahead and place something in it. And then a command block. So this is something that's going to be fully explained at the end, or well, later on in the tutorial. But we'll put the Tellraw command in anyway. So again, I'm going to have a Tellraw generator in the description. But basically, this is going to say match currently in progress in dark red. And again, the coordinates are inside the box. So that's about it for the join system. That's all functional now. Next, we'll just move on to the... Uh-oh. Next, we'll move on to the leave system. So this is really simple. Basically, have the coordinates of inside this box written down, in my case 259310. Command block under. I apologize, I'm lagging. Comparator, and this is another hopper clock, so hoppers facing each other. go ahead and put an item in. Another block with a repeater on top of it. Another command block. So in this command block, going to have a clear command with the coordinates being inside the leave box. So inside there. And then a TP command. The coordinates of the player you're teleporting are again in the box, but it's going to teleport you here. So in my case, 591,288, facing just pretty much straight. So write down the facing direction, facing coordinates. So yeah, that's the other box in the join room. I think I forgot to say write down the coordinates of that, I apologize. But do that. Okay, so that's the leave system all done. This design is pretty simple. So now we get into the actual arena, what makes the arena work. So I have this hopper and chest already set up again because I already have the coordinates written down for it. So just place a hopper and a chest, write down the coordinates of those, the exact coordinates of where the blocks are. That's very important for later. Then have a torch going into the hopper on a block and 2 redstone dust on these 2 blocks. Alright, here you'll have a comparator. Command block. The way you build this, like how it looks and everything is placed, isn't really important as long as the timings are all correct. So I'm just gonna build it how I build it now, and feel free to copy that, or you can edit it a little if you know how. So hopper clock, hoppers facing each other. In this is going to be a testfor command. So it's going to test for players within the pre-game lobby. Radius will be whatever the size of your pre-game lobby, or just basically it doesn't matter if it's exact. What matters is that it covers every bit of the inside of the arena, or of the room, and there has to be very little chance that someone will be able to walk outside of it and be detected by these systems. That's important for everywhere, basically, when thinking of radius. So that's just to show you where that is. It's this block, and then a radius of 15. This covers this whole room. So those are the coordinates that you want to use in that testfor block. So basically, we can go ahead and put I use 32, but you can use a larger number, a smaller number, whatever. Basically this is going to be the system that counts down until the arena starts, and it won't start. The arena won't begin until there are at least 2 players in the pre-game lobby room. That's why there's 2 redstone dust and this testfor. So once there are 2 players, this torch goes off, the things in this hopper start going into the chest. And don't worry about manually replacing anything in this hopper, that's all set up later. Don't worry about that. If you were, which you probably weren't. Anyway, now we'll have comparator going into a block with a torch on it. Command block on top of that, and another command block next to that one with 2 pieces of redstone dust on top of them. Now, this is going to be a setblock command. So these coordinates are the coordinates of that hopper on the join system. Remember, so it's going to be setblock, coordinates of that redstone block. That's important. So it's this hopper, right on top of this hopper. So basically what it's going to do is it will both stop this clock by keeping the item in this hopper, and it's going to activate this clock, which will tell the people who try to join that a match is currently in progress, and it won't teleport them or anything. Yeah, that's about it for that. And then in this, I think I did them backwards, but it doesn't really matter. So this is a Tellraw command. This is going to tell all players in the pre-game lobby, same coordinates as the testfor. It's going to tell them match starting in 3, colored green. Again, it can say whatever you want it to say. The design will change a little bit based on the messages you have, or even if you have a match starting message. And then I like to do 2 repeaters each on 4 ticks. Now, oops, you can go ahead and copy with Control-C, Control-A and then Control-C, this command block, and paste it in here with Control-V. But this time, instead of match starting in 3, the message just changes to 2. You say where I'm going with this. I'm going to have it wrap around a little bit. You don't have to. It's, again, how you build it is fine. As long as the timings are alright, you can build it any way you want to. So now this one would be 1. Okay, so after that, we want another block with another repeater, just 1 tick. Now, depending on what you want to give the players when they start, you're going to have 5 command blocks. So I'm doing 5 because I'm going to do a full set of iron armor, including the sword. So we're just going to go 5 pieces of redstone dust on all of the command blocks. So it's going to be give at A, and again the coordinates of inside the pregame waiting lobby, with iron underscore chest plate 1. Go ahead and copy that with Control A, Control C. And then this one we'll change chest plate to leggings or whatever. We'll change it to, I guess, helmet. Boots. And then sword. So that'll give them a full set of iron armor. And now this is the part, well, almost. So another block with another repeater, 1 tick. Going into command block. It's another block. In this command block, you're going to do TP at A, again inside the pregame waiting lobby, and then the coordinates of the center of your arena. Everyone has to go to the same exact spot. I haven't found a good randomizer system yet. If you have one, feel free to leave a comment about that. So basically, just teleport them to the center of the arena, in my case 25, 90, 288. And then another repeater on 4 ticks. Oops. Sorry, I'm lagging really badly. It's my recording messing things up. And then 2 command blocks. 2 command blocks. Redstone dust on top of them. Now, doesn't really matter which command block has this command. So this is a set block command. If I could get to the beginning. Okay, so it's set block and then the exact coordinates of the hopper. The chest and hopper setup I showed earlier. Exact coordinates of the hopper, in my case 1979 288, and then the word hopper 0, replace, then curly bracket, items, capital I, colon. Again, I'll have the commands in the description to make this easier, but I will show the full command here. Count 32, that's 32 redstone dust, and it's slot 0, so it's the first slot. That doesn't really matter. Done. Now this one, in this command block, you just have set block and the coordinates of the chest, 0, replace. So what that does is, as soon as this system goes through, everyone's teleported in, gives them, etc., it's going to replace the hopper and chest just so that there's 32 in the hopper again, 32 redstone dust in the hopper again. Just an instant restart thing. Okay, so this is all done. This is going to be called the game win system, the game start system, sorry. That's just for reference in the description when you find the commands. So now we're going to do the game win system. And this one's pretty quick and easy. So first we need 2 hoppers facing each other. It's 2 comparators. And then command block. And here we'll have another comparator on subtraction mode or whatever it's called. Going into a redstone torch, a block with a redstone torch on it. So now this command block going to have a testfor command with the coordinates being the center of the arena, the actual arena where the players fight in. Well, in my case the radius is 11. You'd have to adjust both of these things to whatever fits you. Now, in the hopper that is next to the comparator that's going into the other comparator, you're going to have 2 things, 2 pieces of whatever items in it. This is because we want this comparator to always be on and this one to always be flashing. Basically what this does is when there are 2 or more players inside of the arena, so it's on and it's still people are fighting, this torch will be off. And as soon as there is only 1 player left, the torch will turn on. And that's the game win system. That's how it knows when it's over, who won. So then we'll have 4 command blocks all with dust. On top of them. One obviously has to be above the torch. It doesn't matter in which order you put all of these command blocks. So basically, this one will be a clear at P, so for 1 player, and the center of the arena, so it's again radius 11. That'll be adjusted to you. So it's going to clear the last remaining player, it's the inventory. The next one is going to be a set block. Now, do you remember the hopper that the redstone block goes on top of on the join system? It's going to be the same coordinates in here, except this time instead of redstone block, it's air. So that's when the game ends, it'll allow players to join the arena again. This one's optional. I like to have it just because it's a play sound command. So play sound random.levelup at P, the last remaining player again, center of arena. 2590, 288, 100. So basically that's going to play the little ding sound that you hear when you level up for the player, and the 259288 is the box that isn't the join box in the join room. I'll show you in a minute. You've already seen it though. And then 100, so that's just the distance it can be heard from. I have it set to that. You should probably set it higher, just so that's just to ensure that the player hears it. That doesn't really matter what exactly that is, as long as it's really high and the player can hear it. Okay. Then this next one is a kind of a complicated Tellraw command. Again, I'm going to have the generator in the description. But basically, it's a Tellraw at all, so it's going to tell everyone, no specific player, if you want it to only be within a certain radius of the arena setup or whatever. You can just do radius equals whatever, however far you want it. It could be from this block, it can be from a certain set of coordinates, whatever, but I'm not going to do that. I just want everyone to hear it. This is a selector, so at P and then the last remaining player, those are the coordinates that you'll fill in that section, the selector section. Color dark red. That's just what I did. You can change it to whatever. Space has won the arena, so it's going to say whoever the last remaining player is. It's going to say their name in dark red, has won the arena. Has won the arena is in green for me. Again, change that to whatever. Next, we will have a repeater going out on this block. And in this one, it's going to be a teleport command, TP at P, again just one player instead of at A, which is all players, to the last remaining player. It's going to be teleport him, the last remaining player, and it's going to teleport him into the coordinates of this little box and facing straight. And that's also the play sound coordinates, because they go there obviously. And that's about it. This thing should be functional. Now to test it with Petchy. Hello, Petchy.
Hello.
Okay, we're going to enter the join box. It's going to clear our inventories, teleport us. Now it's going to wait for other players, if there are other players to join. If not, after the redstone dust runs out in the hopper, it's going to say match starting 3, 2, 1. Gives us our armor. I kill Petchy because I'm cheating.
Oh.
If I could click at all. just die already, please. Okay, got the level up sound, and DMH3464 has won the arena. And that's it. Okay, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Hope that this was easy to follow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
Okay, there's one more thing I can't show automatically due to limited number of people helping me currently. But basically, when the arena starts, a redstone block gets placed there, which activates this command block, the match currently in progress. When you try to join, it just spams you with match currently in progress and doesn't do anything. And then when the game ends, the redstone block becomes air, and that activates the join system again. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, and thank you, Pet2, for helping.